Hey everybody, Jay from this week. Happy 4th of July if you are in America and celebrate the holiday. Was not expecting to hear anything today from Hearthstone, but they announced a little while ago that patch 26.6.2 is coming later this week, and it is a balance patch. So just wanted to go over a few of the things. One thing in standard, a couple things in twist format, and there's a bunch of changes for Battlegrounds, which from my understanding, watching social media, it is much needed, the changes to Battlegrounds. So going over this, let's look at everything. So for Constructed, we're getting a nerf to Death Blossom Whomper. Everybody I just saw that was responding to Blizzard's post said, yes, this is absolutely needed. We'll see. I didn't have any problems with this one, but I don't see a lot of Druids right now where I'm playing at. In Twist, they're banning 3 cards, so this is something that I wasn't expecting so early. Demon Hunter's Glide is banned. Crypt Keeper from Druid is banned, and then Refreshing Spring Water from Mage is banned. That's pretty interesting. Again, I was not expecting to see anything about this in terms of bans outright for Twist. At least, because it's going away. Like each mode or each season is going to be so different. I just thought it was going to be, let's see what happens with everything. So, understandable. So for Battlegrounds has a lot of changes here. One of the things that I saw here is we're getting some hero changes. Arana and the Curator are getting a buff, and then Cariel Rome and King Mukla are getting a nerf. I mentioned a couple of days ago on a patch notes video that I liked how Cariel Rome and King Mukla's were adjusted. Their hero powers were changed completely, so I'm a little shocked that that's happening, but that's fine. And then Patient Scout is coming back, and Banner Boar is leaving. So yeah, that should be interesting. Patient Scout, I didn't know actually left, and I'm looking for him until I realized after I was done not finding Patient Scout that it doesn't exist anymore. He's not there right now. So looking at the buffs right now, Hungry Snapjaw is getting a buff. We don't know what it is. I like this minion. Making it more powerful is fine by me. Eventide Brute is getting a buff. This is fine. We've seen this for a while. These things can get huge, but maybe it's just not big enough, or maybe they're going to nerf it. Bring it down to tier 2 or something like that. Bream Counter is getting a buff, and the only thing I can think of is making this tier 3. I think that as soon as they brought it up to tier 4 recently, it dropped off play rate. So maybe making it tier 3 again is what they're going to do. Not sure yet. Recycling Wraith. Yeah, Recycling Wraith is getting a buff. Elementals has been very poor, in my opinion, for the past few weeks since the last big patch, so we'll see what happens with this one. And then Soul Splitter. Soul Splitter is absolutely, yes. Soul Splitter is also getting a buff. Don't know what they're doing with this one. Maybe tier 4? Not sure yet. And then Tide Mistress Athesa is getting a buff as well. I didn't know why this would need a buff. Hopefully we'll get some understanding a little bit more. And of course, there's some on social media that probably have a lot more detailed because they play a lot more Battlegrounds than me. I love the mode and I play the mode as much as possible, but I don't very rarely have a lot of interactions with the tier 6. The end game is not the best for me on that. So let's look at what nerfs they're going to do on the minion side. So Cogwork Copter is getting a nerf, and listen, they put a couple of mechs cards in the recent patch, and everybody's been complaining about mechs that I've seen on social media, so this is probably a good thing. Prickly Piper is getting a nerf as well, and I like this card. I grabbed this because it's a 5/2 if I don't find anything else, and at least if I start using any blood gems after I throw this out, they'll be a little bit stronger, each one that I grab. Scrap Scraper tier 4. Yeah, this one's getting a nerf, and this makes sense to me. This is you're just constantly pulling cards no matter what you do. I think this one should be nerfed, absolutely. And then Bongo Bopper, at the end of your turn, get 2 blood gems and play 2 more on this. I thought it was super overpowered when I first saw it. It will be interesting to see what they do, but it doesn't shock me that they're making adjustments to this one. And then Cyborg Drake, this is going to also be reduced. I'm wondering if the reason that they're nerfing this one is maybe because there is the Gem Splitter. I don't know. Gem Splitter came back and it worked really well with Divine Shield minions, so we'll see what happens. But this is just complete speculation. And then, like I said, Bannerboard is leaving the game for right now. It's sad. You know, they took away my bunker, now they're taking away Bannerboard, which is fine. We'll get over it. I will be okay. But let me know your thoughts of these patch notes. They said later on this week, so I'm assuming Thursday maybe. But again, I wasn't expecting any of this information today. Let me know your thoughts. And then, yeah, look at my videos because I'm putting over giveaways for the new Titans expansion. So like and subscribe. Thanks so much for watching.